Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Killer.
All right, guys. Protect yourself at all times. You got that? All right, let's touch them up.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Good defensive skill. And a sharp counter punch by Big. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Good counter punch. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Lands the counter. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power. They're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Able to counter that attack. Here we go. Round two is underway. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A good block. Nice block by Big. Took a shot, now he gives the left. He comes back with the left hand again. Blocks away that headshot. Good looking counterpunch. And what a clever combination by Big. Halfway through round number 2. Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Not able to land the headshot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Right back to it upstairs. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And round number 3 is underway. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the killer. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Finish with the whoop up top.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, what an uppercut. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Biggs proving to be elusive. Good job staying away from the danger there. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And once again, he returns fire up top. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good job on the two-punch combo by Big. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Seconds to go in round number 4. Committing to the combo now, both land. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Big. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good block.
Keep those hands up, back to the body.
10 clicks of the tuck. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Work the body, up and down, side to side.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a 3-punch combination. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Doing well on the outside.
Keep
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Off the mark.
the killer's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Effective work, the three-punch combination. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
And a smart counterpunch by Big. Big's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
Holy cow! What an intense left hand by the killer. Big's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. This is just perfect. I mean, just what I want to see when I come to the fights. Sign me up for this kind of a brawl any day of the week.
You know, it's unbelievable. You feel like you've already witnessed an entire war, but you're reminded it's only one of the battles. We still have many more to go.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Oh, and there you go. That's a massive left hand by the killer. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Good job fighting from the outside. Big's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Lead him to the punch.
Lands the counter.
Body shot.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Able to counter that attack. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
Big was able to avoid that punch. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Accurate counter punch by Big. Nice strike after catching one by the killer. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Nice block by Big. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the killer. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Able to get rid of that one. Blocks that punch. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it.
Pace yourself.
Good job staying away from the danger there. And there he counters fires back against his opponent.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside and just jabbing away beautiful.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Throws a counter punch there. Big's able to avoid that punch. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Blocks that punch. Nice block by Big. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Off target with that hook. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good looking counter punch. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
To another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. A fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. blocks that belt line well. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes.
No wild punches. Pick your punches. Get on that.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good defense, just covering up down low. And there he counters back against his opponent. You know, we see that he's made a stylistic change after being stunned here in this fight. But what about his opponent? Does his opponent have to make a change as well?
Well, he's got to adapt too. If he sees that what was working before for him has been taken away because the guy changed now, you know, he's made corrections, well, he's got to find another way, another offensive, you know, opening or another offensive way to get to the guy. He's got to be right with him.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. That was a miss by Big. Good job staying away from the danger there. He is hurt, and he's playing keep away now.
He needs to stay away.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Good block there by Big. And a smart counter punch by Big. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Good-looking counter punch. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Gets rid of that effort. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. Comes right back with a shot of his own. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Well, this was a very, very good fight. Close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the fight a draw.
That's the way it goes, a draw, but it was good while it lasted for my